It's time for the final judgment of the One Funnel Away Challenge. You have seen me go day by day in real time during this challenge. I didn't cheat or read ahead. I didn't reserve judgment or take a few days to think about it. Hell, I didn't even decide what to say before I hit the record button. I shared my highs with this challenge. I shared my lows with this challenge. The pressure was on from day one, and it was actually more than I expected. So, before we get into everything, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that is watching this video and any of the other videos in this series, and I truly hope that you got some kind of value out of it. I know for sure that I've changed in this challenge, and if you've been watching this series, you've probably noticed the change yourselves. This challenge aside, I know for a fact that I have become 10 times more confident in myself, in my appearance on camera, because that was actually a struggle for me when I started. My ability to help others. I've been a lot more active in doing that. And of course, my video making abilities have probably gotten a little better since this all started. All that being said, let's sum up everything that was promised in this challenge. We had the 30 days of missions from Russell, 30 days of coaching from Steve and Julie, the One Funnel Away kit, which I'm assuming is the box they send to you if you get the physical version, which by the way costs $19.97 extra for shipping, something like that, 20 bucks basically. Now that does come with the challenge workbook and an MP3 player. It also comes with the 30 days hardcover book. And there's the unlimited access to the 30 days interviews. There's also the behind the scenes interviews with the 2 Comma Club members, which is basically the same thing as the 30-day interviews, where they go behind the scenes and actually show you the funnel that they made their 2 Comma Club award with. They made their award with. They earned their award with. So that is what they promised for $100, or $120 if you got the physical version. Not a bad offer at all, if you ask me. Probably why I bought it. But the real question is, did they deliver everything they said they would? So let's go down the list with a little more thoughts added by me. I'm going to kind of go over my thoughts while we're going down the list. 30 days of Russell's missions. Yep, I was there. Some of them weren't as well defined as the others, but they were all there. 30 days of coaching from Julie and Steve. Now, Steve, yes, Steve was in pretty much every day. I can only think of like a few days where he wasn't, and they were generally the days off. Julie was only in about half of them. But that being said, they did add another coach in, which is Jim Edwards. He came in with his OFA copy hacks and added a lot of value and actually put in more videos than Steve. So that's cool. Way to go on the over delivery, Russell. The One Funnel Away kit. I got mine, as you know, if you watch the videos in the playlist, I got mine about a week before this challenge even started. So I got mine, I was able to check it out. I didn't read ahead in the workbook, but I did get it. But from what I've seen in the Facebook group, a lot of other people didn't get it until the very end of the challenge. So if that's something you're using or you're wanting to use during the challenge, probably not going to get it. I would kind of err on the side of caution and just expect not to get it. It is nice to have during the challenge, though. Next is the challenge workbook. I freaking love this thing. I'm so glad I didn't opt for the digital version, because the physical version is so much better. Has pages for notes, all that stuff. It's awesome. Everything in one little booklet. Now the MP3 player, I got it, and the MP3 player was of decent quality, so it's not like it was a piece of junk. That being said, the MP3s that were loaded onto the MP3 player were not the same as the videos they were showing you during the days. So you'll say, like day one, you'll play day one's videos, watch all those, then you'll listen to the MP3 player and have them saying different things in the videos. It was a little bit weird. I didn't like it, so I actually stopped using it, I think about a week in. But it's cool. It's probably one of those things that's better off as like a rehashing thing after the challenge is over. You can like, put in the MP3 player and listen to it while you're like doing yard work or going for a walk or working out or something. I wasn't as thrilled with that as I thought I would be. The 30 days hardcover book, that was pretty cool. It's basically the 30-day summit, obviously without them showing the funnel, and they get to, I think they put in their own words, so it seemed a little more, I don't know, it was a little better. I liked the book. I have not finished reading it all. I've only read a few chapters of the people I was interested in. Unlimited access to the 30-day interviews and the behind-the-scenes 2 Comma Club interviews where they show their funnels. You're thinking, yeah, that's freaking awesome. That's a huge value. But if you are a ClickFunnels member already, then guess what? You already have it in FunnelFlix, even without taking this challenge. So not really a bonus, in my opinion. But still kind of cool to have it all in the members area, all there. So, I mean, that's something. So now that we know that we got everything that was promised, let's go a little deeper and kind of go into the stuff that they don't really talk about. So with the OFA copy hacks sessions, the Jim Edwards videos, Jim Edwards actually threw in some really cool bonuses. I think he called them wizards to use. So we'll go over that. We got the Gary Halbert's favorite direct response headlines. I'm sorry, I got to read this. It was a long one. It's basically for headline creation, which is really cool. It spits out like, I think it was like somewhere around 50 different headline combinations, which are really cool. And it was 100% free. Anyone can use it. We got the Sales Copy Big Picture Research Wizard, which basically just helps you with researching your niche by providing you with a long form list of like questions and stuff to fill out. So once you fill out that list and the form, essentially you'll have a reference guide to go back and look at for when you're writing your copy. Pretty useful. And then there was the Niche and Offer Detective Wizard, which is pretty much just an easy way for you to figure out who your Dream 100 is or could be. That's really all it is. Now, while Jim Edwards does do a lot of pitching for funnel scripts, which I did break down and buy, by the way, he does provide some good information and quality value about copy, and the gadgets he gives you are pretty awesome too. Overall, cool. Considering they didn't even advertise it, that's an awesome bonus. Now, another thing they don't advertise that is really useful is the Facebook group. I kind of sneered at this in the beginning, but the Facebook group and the live coaching calls, really cool. The live coaching calls, yeah, they're cool. I don't necessarily like how they're done these days, but they're interesting, and you get to ask questions from the live coaches. They aren't Steve, Jim, or Julie, or Russell, but they are still knowledgeable coaches. I do, however, hate the fact that they delete the group after the challenge is over. I feel like having a group of people that you went through the challenge with would actually provide a lot of quality and would be insanely useful in growing together with. So that's a little disappointing. That being said, there were a couple of groups that came out of it from our group. Now, I'm actually making my own group kind of as like a support group for the OFA challenge. I want to kind of patch some of the holes that I thought were in there during the challenge, because I think there were a few, and we'll go over those in a second. But that's kind of my goal in the near future, is to kind of set up something or a system that is going to cover and answer most of the frequently asked questions, because I've been doing tons of question answering in Facebook, and I realized a lot of them are pretty similar. So I think if we go in and answer these key things for people, maybe kind of ease the flow into where people are tripping up, then maybe I feel like that would help out a lot. So we'll probably be making a membership page along those lines, kind of trickling out as we go through the days in the One Funnel Away challenge. Maybe that we would have a little video that kind of smooths it out a little bit. Now, that membership is going to be free to anyone that joins the One Funnel Away and asks me to join the membership. So if you're interested in that, it will be available here probably in a couple weeks. I'm already working on it. We'll mainly be focusing on frequently asked questions and a lot of the outdated information that was in there. If you're interested in that, join the group that I'm going to have posted in there. I'm going to be posting the membership inside of the group. So if you want to check that out, check down in the description below. Now, I did just start the group yesterday, so it is going to be brand new as of the recording today. Join, ask questions, participate, answer questions if you know them. We want to kind of keep this as just a helpful group. So if you want to join, click down below. There's no requirements, no nothing. So check that out. The members area will be up and active within the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, please let me know inside of the group or via the comments any questions or issues that you had during this challenge, so I can put that on the list of things to solve for the people that are going into the challenge in the future, and obviously for anyone that has the questions as well. Yeah, I want to make this as thorough of a support system as I can. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. What were the things that kind of sucked in the challenge? This will be fun. First of all, some of the videos, I hate to say names, but especially Julie's, were kind of outdated. There have been a lot of updates the past couple years in ClickFunnels, and it is extremely noticeable in the videos that were posted. They honestly need to update those, and that's actually something we're going to be fixing in the memberships, in the membership site as well. So we're going to smooth that out as well. We're going to try and solve all these problems, so just bear with me here. But yeah, aside from Julie's video, which makes things a little confusing for newcomers, the time required was not 1 to 2 hours per day like they said it was. It's more like 2 to 3 hours per day, and I think one of the days it actually took me over 4 hours to just do the videos and then do the homework. It was rough. Like, it gets rough. So this challenge is not for the light of heart. It's tough, and it requires you to prioritize the challenge. It does get extremely exhausting, and you will really start to love those catch-up days. Trust me. You're going to need them. The third thing I absolutely hate, this is probably one of my least favorite things, you lose the community after the challenge is over. Facebook group gets deleted, all of the live trainings get deleted. I don't like that at all. In this challenge, you tend to gather a core set of people that seem to be really helpful, honestly, and if you were to be able to keep those going into the future, that would be a massive benefit. All right, issue number 4. Yes, I know we are breaking the rule of 3. So number 4 is there are a lot of upsells, and it gets extremely annoying. You just need to ignore this and concentrate on the work. You don't need any of the stuff that is offered to succeed. You can always upgrade after you start making money. None of these packages, except for the last one. The last one is the OFA Platinum. It's $1,000 for 6 months of memberships and a couple other cool little gadgets. That's the only one you can't get outside of the OFA, as far as I know. That being said, you don't need any of this. I'm going to try and give workarounds to do this a little cheaper in the membership site. Once again, it's going to be 100% free. If you want to check those out, you can. You're more than welcome. It's not up yet, but it will be soon. Issue number 5. This is all general information. So if you were coming into this challenge expecting something specifically tailored for your niche or your business, you're going to be disappointed, because now this information is going to work in every niche and every business, but it is not going to be exact step-by-step stuff for your specific business. So if you can't figure out problems, which is what an entrepreneur is supposed to do, that's literally your job as an entrepreneur, is to figure out problems. So if you can't do that or don't want to do that, and what we're expecting a step-by-step course, this is not for you. So don't expect 100% of your answers to be explained. Don't expect a step-by-step guide. This is not that. This, in my opinion, is not a huge negative, not really at all, but it has been something other people have complained about, so I figured I would mention it. That's really about all for the negatives. Overall, pretty good. Now on to the awesomeness. Now all the learnings mixed in with the hands-on examples of what they were talking about really made it sink in. And I love how they did that. Now, me going in, I've read .com secrets, I've read expert secrets, so I knew a lot of the information they were teaching, but when they explained it in the videos, it actually helped it sink in a lot more for me. Now, if you're new and you haven't read .com secrets or expert secrets, by the way, I definitely recommend both those books, especially .com secrets if you're in like the e-commerce area. But I recommend both those, so go check those out. But if you're not, I can imagine this is a lot faster way to learn than actually just going in and reading the books. Now, Russell tends to lay out the framework where Julie kind of shows you how to put the framework together. Then Steve comes in and makes you take action and really just kind of pumps you up. And then there's Jim, who does a mix of everything while keeping you on your toes with his randomness. Now, like I said a second ago, it is basically a crash course of .com secrets and expert secrets with some practical examples and motivation mixed in. Now, you do lose the Facebook group, but you do get to keep all the lessons in the memberships area. You get to keep all the 30 days interviews and all that. You get to keep that forever. Unlike in the sales page where it says you lose it, you actually keep it all. Now, this knowledge will work for outside of ClickFunnels, although I'm not exactly sure why you'd want to do it outside of ClickFunnels considering it's so easy. But this knowledge can be applied elsewhere. So it's not just singular. You can't, if you do this challenge, you can't be like, oh, well, I guess I got to get ClickFunnels now. Not necessarily. You can still run it off WordPress. This will help you with your Shopify store. Granted, with the Shopify store, it'll actually help you if you pair the two together. So if you take the challenge, that'll be explained a little bit. While they do focus heavily on digital products, they do cover different niches like coaching, e-commerce, lead gathering, and a few more. Now, they do focus heavily on evergreen information, which I think is what the .com Secrets and Expert Secrets books were based off of. So this information you learn in the stuff you learn in this challenge, you're going to be able to use pretty much forever until you stop trying to run a business. So it's going to be useful information no matter what. Overall, I won't go as far as saying that this is the best $100 I've ever spent in my entire life, but I will say it is worth every penny of the $100 or the $120 if you got the physical version. I am no longer worried about what to do to start a new online company. I feel like I have the knowledge to really provide value to pretty much any business at this point. And I can say without a doubt, I don't feel like I wasted my money at all in this challenge. Now, this series of videos was meant to help people get an idea of what the One Funnel Away challenge is and give them a little clarity going in on what to expect and how to be prepared. So if you're wanting to join yourself, click the link down below. It's going to be right next to the join the challenge. So if you want to see for yourself. And I do have some really cool bonuses that you get for free if you use my link down below. So check that out if you're interested. I hope this helps you all out. And remember, if you guys ever have any questions, just ask in the comments down below or join the new group I just made and ask in there. I will do my best to respond to absolutely everyone. Although I am not perfect and I am still a busy man, but I will do my best, I promise. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you got anything out of this video. It helps me out and I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.